Hello everyone, my name is Federico Bonetti and I'm going to present a work-in-progress game for abusive language annotation. The game is being developed according to some limitations that we have found in the literature. The main limitations are of two types. When it comes to game design, there is typically low resemblance with commercial games, which may have an impact on dissemination, and typical video game features are often missing. As far as motivation is concerned, extrinsic rewards might hurt motivation in the long run, and tasks may be felt as boring if not properly integrated with game design. We show two very different examples of linguistic annotation games. In phrase detectives, the player has to resolve for co-reference chains, indicating entities that have already been mentioned in the text. In this game, users have to directly interact with the text. In On2 Galaxy, on the other hand, we have to shoot spaceships whose labels do not fit the given instructions. This latter example implements disjoint design. The task is performed indirectly, which is to say it is hidden, and the user interacts with spaceships rather than text. We have found that games that use this technique are always based on word-level annotation, whereas we aim at sentence-level annotation. In addition, they do not use customizable avatars, which can have a good impact on user motivation, nor do they use 3D worlds. So, to sum up, our game will feature 3D virtual environments, sentence-level annotation, disjoint design, and a customizable avatar. Detecting hate speech online has become of crucial importance with the emergence of social media. Deep learning techniques have given good results, but they require large amounts of data. With this game with a purpose, we aim to maximize resemblance with commercial games and its dissemination. Our game is set in a school. The player is a teenager who has to lower the level of bullying in the school, and the player receives a special device by a scientist with the purpose of fighting the bullies and changing what they say. As of now, our game has two goals. On the one hand, it aims to collect abusive and non-abusive sentence pairs. On the other hand, we also want to annotate offenses in a more fine-grained way. The first goal corresponds to task number 1, where the user can change what the bullies say before they say it. By knowing what sentence has been changed, we know if it is abusive or not. At the same time, the player can change it so that we have a new sentence pair. The algorithm that instantiates the characters can take as input any TXT or XML file that contains conversation turns. In task 2, the player has to erase tokens from walls or blackboards. This task takes as input sentences that have been previously annotated in task 1, so it also serves the purpose of validating the annotations. These two tasks implement disjoint design in the sense that making sentences inoffensive or erasing words is different from saying explicitly if the sentences or words are okay or not. We implement quality control based on gold standard by using trap sentences, by checking the time players use to annotate, by excluding users that systematically skip or change every single token. In addition, ambiguous sentences are given again to players in validation-specific tasks. Finally, agreement is taken into account. We now turn to our character customization tool. This feature lets players create their own avatar without distinction between male and female. We believe this feature is a highly motivating element. Nowadays, even games where the avatar is of scant importance implement it. During gameplay, the player is free to explore and engage with conversations whenever they feel ready to do so. Rewards include skills, areas to explore, and aesthetic accessories. We have presented a work-in-progress 3D game for abusive language annotation that uses disjoint design as its core strategy. The next step is a pilot study to assess the task intrusiveness and the user experience and motivation based on self-determination theory by Ryan et al. Thank you.